internet, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Squiggy Plays. For those who don't know, I am Squiggy. This is my little corner of the internet where we play some games, we collect some retro games, we talk about games, we stream games, anything game related, we do it here. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button to see when more videos go live. Today we have a pickups video. So I recently went to York, and in York they have a retro game shop called Sore Thumbs, and it is like an Aladdin's cave of anything retro you can think of, like from NES all the way up to, well, PS4. I don't think they had any like current gen stuff, but they had some Switch stuff. They had a lot of Pokemon cards as well, and I think they even had like, I'm sure I saw a Commodore and an Amiga and stuff like that. So I went with the idea of, I've got a few things I want to get. I went with a list of I've got a massive list of games that I want to get, but obviously I wasn't going to get them all. But I picked up a few cool things while I was there. We'll start off with, not the less cool, but the less expensive stuff. So the first thing I picked up was Lilac Wars on the N64. This was a £5. I just wanted Lilac Wars, to be perfectly honest with you, and a £5 was a good price. Obviously I'd like to have a lot of the Nintendo cardboard, a lot of the boxed ones, but for now I'm happy just to sort of collect the cartridges when I can, because they're quite cheap, so like a £5 for that. And if I find the boxed one, then it's probably going to be what, 20-25 quid, but a £5 is not too expensive in the grand scheme of things. So that was the first thing, Lilac Wars for £5. Next on the list was Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. So this is PS2 racing game, obviously. This one came in the actual Gran Turismo and PS2 combination, as it has not to be sold separately on the bottom there. And this is complete with manual, disc, and this was £3, I believe. I think it was £3. It had like the bag on it, but you had to take it out to get the game. But I'm sure it was £3. CEX sell it for £1.50. But I've never seen a one where the box is in like good condition and complete. I've seen a few platinum ones, but I'm not after platinum. So that's why I go in. Well, this one paid £3, obviously double the price of CEX, but you're guaranteed a complete one like that. They did have another one which wasn't complete, but it also wasn't the not to be sold separately one, but I was like, I'm not really bothered. I'm not going to start scanning barcodes and stuff like that, so I wasn't too fussed. But yeah, £3 for that, which I thought was pretty good. Then we'll move on to a GameCube pickup. So this is Harvest Moon. So I used to love this game, Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, back in the day. So sort of like before Animal Crossing came out on the GameCube, I would play this. Really enjoyed it, and I've been trying to find it for quite a while. I've seen it in a couple of CEXs, but it's always been the Player's Choice one, and I'm not collecting Player's Choice games. Although now that I've seen a bit of the Retro Ghetto video collecting them, the silver spine does look nice, but I don't like the front. So all I've seen are Harvest Moon Player's Choice ones, but this is fully complete as well, and this was £14. I think CEX sell it for either 12 or 14, so it's a similar price. But again, non-Player's Choice, really good condition, came with everything. You can't guarantee it's going to come with everything if you buy it from CEX as well, so happy to add that one to the collection. Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. And now we're going to go a little bit more retro. We have a Mega Drive game, which is a double pack of Castle of Illusion starring Mickey Mouse and Quackshot starring Donald Duck. So I had both of these on my list to buy, and then I saw them together. I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go for this instead. It was 25 quid. I'm sure Castle of Illusion is about 18 at CEX. I'm not sure how much Quackshot is, I can't remember, but to pick that up for 25 for both of them, I'm really happy with that, and it means I save a little bit of space as well. So this is complete as well. I have had it out of the pack. It is complete with the manual, which I need to push back in properly, but it is complete. Cartridge manual is a little bit bent because it's not been put in here correctly, but I can solve that nice and easy. And is the manual in color? No, it's all black and white, but that is, you know what, that's fine. We're okay with that. But yeah, 25 quid for that. The box is in really good condition, to be honest with you. Like, the only thing that's not is the manual, which is a little bit bent, but you can flatten that out. But the box is in really, really good condition. And for 25 quid, thought, yeah, can't go too wrong there. And now the next two pickups, people might be a bit like, oh, why are you paying that much for these? But the first one is Pokemon Crystal. And this was £70, as you can see. CEX sell it for exactly the same price. Pokemon Crystal is like probably my favorite. Well, Silver is my favorite Pokemon game, but this is such a good game as well. It's like improved on Silver, adds a little bit of story to it. I really enjoy it, and the main reason I bought it from there and not CEX is because they test everything, test its saves and everything, and I think they also change the battery in there as well, whereas CEX you just get what you're given basically. So this was 70 quid. Obviously expensive for a Pokemon game, but I'm sure the boxed one of this goes for like 200 quid. So 70 quid for a cartridge of a very, very good Pokemon game. The cartridge is in really good condition as well. Like, there's a few little scratches on the foil, but for the most part, it's not faded or anything like that. So really happy with that one. And then finally, in the haul from Sore Thumbs, is something that I didn't plan on picking up. I had no intention of getting this, but then I saw it in the cabinet and I was like, this will look good on in my backdrop for like my streams and everything. So this is Pokemon Red. This is fully boxed. This is £90. It's complete. It's got the manual inside it. Obviously it's in a box protector at the minute, so I'm not going to take that out. The box is in okay condition. Actually, I will take it out. The box is in okay condition. It's not fantastic, but like CEX, like I was saying, sell this for 120 quid. So to get it for 90, the box is a little bit battered along the top, and there's a lot of sellotape holding it up. So I'm assuming this is probably one that's been like bought secondhand originally. And the worst part is the way the tape actually pulls off some of the box. So when you want to open it, you've got to like pull off a little bit of the tape, which has got the box art on it. But everything else inside is in really good condition. I may as well show you it now while I've got it out, and then I'll put it back in after. So you've got the cartridge, which is in really good nick. Like, it's not faded at all. It looks fantastic. You've got obviously the insert for it, and then the trainer's guide. I remember these trainer's guides. These were so cool. And again, this is in really good condition. There's a little fold on the back, but everything else looks really good. And yeah, nice to see a full color Pokemon manual. And they've still got the hotline to call if you need a Nintendo expert. And all the different Pokemon are in here. You've got like the trainer's guide for all of them to catch, all the different items and what they do. Yeah, I could probably spend a lot of time just reading through this manual, to be perfectly honest with you. So that is the haul from, I'm going to put this away afterwards. That is the haul from Sore Thumbs, but they also had a CEX, and you know me, love a CEX pickup. So I went in to pick up a couple of games, and the first one I got, again, these were not really games that are on my list, but Assassin's Creed, Birth of a New World, the American Saga. So I saw a few people pick this up on YouTube, and it's only 15 quid, but apparently it's quite hard to find. So when I saw it, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to pick this up. So this contains Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed Liberation HD, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which Black Flag I'm sure was a PS4 launch title, which I'm sure I played it on the PS4. But I've not played Liberation, and I quite like Assassin's Creed 3 because I think I like the setting of it. I think, is it Connor? I think is the main character in that. He's a little bit boring, but the actual like location and setting, like being in Boston and stuff like that, is really, I really enjoyed it. And I've not played Liberation. I think that was the PS Vita one. So looking forward to giving that a whirl. This was complete as well. So manual and disc, and 15 quid. I don't think you can really go wrong. I had a voucher for this. I had like a £70 CEX voucher from a few things that I traded in last week. So that cost me nothing because of the voucher. I mean, it's still 15 quid off. And then if you know me, you know I'm a big Metal Gear Solid fan. So I'm trying to collect all of the Metal Gear Solid titles, not Metal Gear, just Metal Gear Solid. And this is one that I've been looking for a while, actually. I remember not even being able to find it when it came out originally. and that's Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus. So Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops Plus is like the original Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops game, which came out, but then it adds like a few more bits and bobs. So you've got a new single player mode, which is called Infinity Mission, and then a few more characters join. So Raiden joins, Roy Campbell and Old Snake join from Metal Gear Solid 4. And what else is on here? I think there's a few more like stages and stuff to go through as well from what I can see. But yeah, this is like the main game with added expansions to it. So that was that one. There is one more game that I have forgotten, so I will quickly run and get that now. Don't go anywhere. And that game, thanks for not going anywhere, is 007 from Russia with Love on the GameCube. So a few of these pickup videos or so ago, I said I'm trying to collect all of the James Bond games on GameCube. This is one I've been looking for a while, and they had it in CEX in York. I just happened to go back in the next day, and I think it possibly was there the day before, but I didn't notice it. So I went in, picked that up, so now I've only got 2 left to pick up, I think. If I remember rightly, I'm not 100% sure. I think I've only got 2 left to pick up, so pick this one up. This was £12. Again, it is complete. It has the manual, and it also has the GameCube manually thing as well. So that was £12, and that was the last of all of my pickups from this week in York. I have got a really cool unboxing video to do of a Game Boy Advance SP as well, which you will see next week. But yeah, that is everything. Let me know your favorite game that I've picked up in the comments. Let me know what you think. Did I spend a little bit too much on the Pokemon games? Possibly. You know, that was £160 on 2 Pokemon games, but it is what it is. And yeah, but let me know what your favorite pickup was out of all these. Let me know if you've played any of these, maybe not the Pokemon games, because I assume you probably have played one of these Pokemon games. But yeah, let me know. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, follow me on Twitch, which is Squiggy Plays. You can follow me on Instagram, which is also Squiggy Plays, and on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, which is again Squiggy Plays. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.